Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome to Smell the Coffee. It's a beautiful day and we couldn't be more excited. You're joined by Diana Master and Aina Riza Quayo. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Couldn't be better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that time. It's time for holiday.
It's time.
It's festive season. So all of us are in a very joyful mood.
Yeah. Mariah Carey has already defrosted.
Yes.
So Mariah Carey has defrosted. She defrosted in November because everybody always says that on November 1st, that's when she officially defrosts. So that she can sing her song, I don't want a lot for Christmas. But yeah.
No, I think...
I want a lot for Christmas, I'm sorry.
What do you want for Christmas?
Everything. Oh, everything. I want
Like what?
Like, I would love an all expenses paid holiday. Oh my goodness, that would be absolutely fantastic. Give me an all expenses paid holiday to any holiday destination. I'm not even picky at this point, just any holiday resort. I would love that. My daughter said to me, because she wrote her Christmas wish list to Santa.
Aww.
It's a very expensive wish list, eh? My kid is just like me, she got expensive taste. On her Christmas wish list is a reborn doll, which minimum costs $3,000.
Yeah. Not
a hoverboard. I don't even know how much those are, but I think those are like also probably 3,000 up. She wants VR goggles. VR. I don't even have VR goggles.
How does she even know about virtual reality?
Oh,
okay.
YouTube. Even the hoverboard, YouTube. And I'm just like, I'm going to ban you from watching YouTube because that's a 10K Christmas wish list.
The standards are too high now.
No, the standards are too high. And she's like, so Santa, I was like, is that what Santa said? She's like, Santa's going to give me all these things. I'm like,
okay.
Is that what Santa said?
You should have just said, okay.
I was like, oh, good for you. And then she's like, if Santa can't give it to me, then I'll just pray to God and God will give it to me.
Chance.
I was like, oh,
love that you have options.
She has options.
Love those options.
Has options. What would you want for Christmas?
Just to spend time with family and just relax. Because life is short. I just want to be there with my people.
Be present.
That's it. That's all.
I think a lot of the times we take these moments for granted. I also look forward to Christmas a lot because it's that one time where everybody is together. Though I don't think this Christmas we are going to be all in the same place because now it's like a global village.
Yeah.
But hey, whenever it is that we do come together, it's always an amazing time. And to all of you that are spending Christmas with your families, Saba well.
Yeah.
Saba well. But enjoy your Christmas, enjoy your holidays. It's going to be fantastic, I think. I think everybody has been looking forward to this.
The year is finally done.
Hey!
That's all that I care for.
We fought.
I just care to take some days off, sleep, and not do anything, and then resume in 2025. I feel like 2025 is going to be big, epic.
I agree. I feel the same way. But I wanted to say the joy of waking up by yourself and not because of an alarm. Is what I'm looking forward to the most. Just waking up when I want, not worried about anything. But yeah, man, we will be right back with some of our top stories right after this break.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Now, food-themed purses are the latest celeb-loved trend, with some tasty accessories fetching up to 5,000 USD. Suddenly, wearing your dinner is a good look. Just as a meal isn't complete without the right ingredients, no outfit is complete without the right handbag. And these days, the perfect purse may look like just like the perfect ingredient, as fashionistas including Hollywood types who taste like Melissa McCarthy and Julia Fox tuck into all-you-can-eat buffet of food-themed totes. Susan Korn, founder of Susan Alexandra, was way ahead of the curve on the sizzling accessory. She's been making nosh-themed accoutrements since the beginning of her career. That's mostly because food is one of the great loves of my life. The 38-year-old, known for her beaded work, told The Post, "I think about it all the time, and if I'm not eating, I'm thinking about my next meal. It's just like my whole universe is centered around food, so it's always been a theme in my work," she said. "We have all to eat, and then there's a large population of us who simply adore the act of cooking, eating, food writing, everything," Korn explained. "These drink or food-inspired bags or anything jewelry, clothing, etc., it really appeals to all the foodies amongst us. The enthusiasm for cuisine carry-alls has been boiling over and just keeps heating up." Korn's customers are snapping up her watermelon dream bag, mini martini bag, champagne bag, and a craveable berry pebbles breakfast vignette bag collab, the busiest of the bunch.
I think those bags look so delicious. That watermelon one. Love a watermelon.
I love the picnic basket looking bag.
So cute.
Yeah, these are very, very cute.
I think that's a great innovation.
Yeah. There's a very great innovation amongst this. There's even like a celery bag. There's even a celery bag. There's different ones. There's like a martini bag. There's the Lay's bag. I don't know if you saw the Lay's bag. This is, I think, by Balenciaga. Where, yeah, it looks like a literal bag of Lay's.
Nice.
Yeah, I think people are getting real innovative and real creative.
Would I want to walk around with a watermelon-looking bag? No.
I want to, but that baguette one, the first one that was so freaking, just get the visual one more time. That looks so realistic. It looks like actual bread.
Nah, it's too creative for me. I like my things very simple, and no, that's too much. I can't.
You know what I liked? That one. Look, it literally looks like bread.
It looks like a hot dog, or like a, what is this, koeksester, but
French bread.
Like a straight one.
Yeah, man. I don't know. People are getting real creative. I would want, there were these other ones that we spoke about earlier this year, the Heinz bags.
The ones that are more expensive?
And the ones that look like ketchup. They look like ketchup.
The ones that look like ketchup?
It looks like a ketchup.
Or the ones for KFC.
Yes, they even had
KFC.
There's like different ones. There's like different ones. But you know what? Let's just take a quick commercial break.
No, let's not take a quick commercial break.
You managed?
Yeah,
okay.
I managed. Anyways, so there's this saying that says, the customer is always right.
Yeah.
So it turns out this whole time, we have been saying it so wrong. If you have worked in hospitality or retail, the chances are you have heard the commonly cited phrase, "the customer is always right." This particular phrase is a real bugbear for many people working in the public-facing jobs role because, let's face it, a lot of customers aren't in fact always right, yet they use this phrase as justification for obnoxious behavior. Not all customers, of course, but the vast majority of retail and hospitality workers have countless tales of entitled people demanding their way is right, and it's all down to the saying. But many have recently learned it may not actually be correct. Earlier examples of the motto were popularized by successful retailers like Henry, as well as the department store entrepreneur Marshall and the pioneer in the making John. The trio of the successful entrepreneurs employed the motto in a bid to allow customers to feel their concerns were taken seriously, and so they weren't left feeling like they would be cheated. Recently, though, many claim part of the popular phrase has been omitted. The customer is always right in matters of taste. The customer is always only right in matters of taste, which has also been attributed to Harry Gordon, who apparently coined the phrase in 1909. The version of these codes suggests customers know best about their preferences and business should honor their and businesses, excuse me, should honor and respect their purchasing choices. But you know how we use this phrase is to say that even if the customer owes you $5 and then you demand your $5, the customer is right. No.
Yeah, it's. I think it's misinterpreted because a lot of the times it's, if I yell at you, I'm right because I'm the customer.
Yes,
you're just
no.
an employee. And now, unfortunately, with Gen Z is not standing for that, and they're the ones that are mostly behind the counter, especially in like retail like services, and they will be there like, no.
No,
you
some
are wrong.
customers are just obnoxious.
And very rude and
just
entitled.
rude.
Yes.
Like, just afford the other person some grace.
And some
just
decency.
courtesy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, some people are just rude. They give you the money, or they put their products on the shelf and they throw them on the counter. Bro, what's going on?
But then now also sometimes, like the tellers or the cashiers also sometimes are in a bad mood. They don't even greet you, you know, because you go there and you're like, good morning, and they're just looking at you.
My
And
dear.
plastic, it's like, well, hello to you too.
You know, I was in the shop the other day and this man made a whole fuss over a 5,000. The teller lady was explaining to him that, no, I just miscalculated.
Okay.
But I will give you the 5 cents.
Oh, 5 cents.
5 cents.
You said 5,000, so I was like,
No,
what?
5 cents.
Oh.
So when the lady gave the man the change,
Yeah.
the man counted the change and then he realized that the 5 cents was missing. And then he said, where's my 5 cents? And then the lady said, and then the lady checked and then she realized, oh, I'm sorry, I miscalculated. The man went on, yeah, you people like robbing people. I'm just
Over
like,
5 cents.
Everyone in the shop was appalled, and he was speaking so loud, screaming at this lady. I'm just like, firstly, the lady
Jeez.
apologized.
Yeah.
And it's just the 5 cents.
Cents.
Yeah, maybe you worked hard for your 5 cents, fair and fair, but you don't need to go on like that. Especially if somebody has apologized and somebody has taken accountability to say, no, I miscalculated, I was wrong. Here is your 5 cents.
Exactly.
Say, why are you still
the teller's
going
giving
on?
it back.
Why are you still going on?
But I was about to say that those are even the people that if you, who's behind it, it's like, okay, fine, listen, it's such a big issue. Here you go. I'll take from mine and give you. They'll still make a big issue. No, I don't want yours. I want mine. And what? This is why I could
apparently
never
you
work in
people
customer
like
service.
robbing people. I'm like, what?
This is why I could never work in customer
Do
service.
people
I
just
can't.
walk around angry
Yeah.
and then they just want to come and unleash
Yes.
all their troubles on
Yes.
other people?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. But it is what
We
it is.
thank God we don't work in customer service.
Amen and amen. This is why I'm an introvert. I stay at my house. Yeah. But after the break, we are talking all things health. We're actually discussing endometriosis. So stick around for that interesting subject.
eTicket, your online ticket solution for events and event marketing, bringing you ease of mind and making sure that your event gets out there. For more information, contact events@nhom.na.
Today on Smell the Coffee, we are going to be talking about endometriosis, some of the warning signs, and how you can actually get early intervention. Good morning. How are you doing?
Morning, I'm good, thank you. How are
I'm
you?
fantastic. Please just introduce yourself to our viewers.
Okay, my name is Mponyana Violet Dikalafenvobek. Some people call me Mpo. Yeah, so I am an endometriosis activist. I go around teaching people about endometriosis because I am living with endometriosis. So That's who I am.
That's who you are. That's your
That's who I
little
am.
story. I mean, your background story,
Yes,
basically.
yes.
All right. So, could you please explain to us what endometriosis is and how it affects the body?
Okay, endometriosis is a health condition that affects women of childbearing age from the moment you start your period up until your period ends. That is the women childbearing age, and its significance is that it goes through the lining of your uterus, the inside of your uterus. It starts, the similar tissue that is inside starts growing outside your uterus.
Okay.
And then when it does that, it starts behaving like the one that is inside your uterus.
Oh.
So meaning that when you go through your period, the one that is outside your uterus also goes
Oh,
on period.
I see. Okay.
So the difference now is that when you go on your period, you got cramps, you have all that, but then the lining that is inside your uterus, the blood goes out, it has an exit.
Okay.
So the one that is now outside your uterus against other organs, because they are neighbors, it starts dripping on other organs, growing onto your other organs, and then it starts making like spider webs, and it attaches your organs together.
I see.
So that's what
okay.
simply means,
So
yes.
that's the basic
Yes.
explanation of what endometriosis is.
Yes.
And how does it affect the body? Like on the outside, because you already explained on the inside, internally. Externally?
You get excruciating pain. Excruciating pain. You bleed. Sometimes you bleed abnormally, or you bleed heavily, or you spot. People are different, so the symptoms are different.
Okay.
Then some people experience nausea, pain when urinating,
Oh my goodness.
pain when on your period, pain when you pass in stools, even when you're trying to have sex or just living, just being yourself in jail. You just have that
You
pain.
just have the pain.
Yeah, so those are some of the symptoms. And unfortunately, there's no cure.
Oh my goodness.
There are management programs or treatments, but there is no cure.
I see. All right. So what were some of the early symptoms that you in particular, because you did explain that symptoms vary from patient to patient. What were some of the early symptoms that you noticed and how did they progress over time?
Okay, I started with, the first time I had my period, I was 15. And then the first 3 months, I bled for 7 days.
Oh my goodness.
For every month, 7 days, but it was heavy. But you know, when you're at school, when they teach you life skills or biology, they tell you that, you know, your period is normal, like it's from
3 to 7 days.
Yeah,
yes.
2 or 3 to 7 days. And then I thought it was normal. But from the 4th month, I was bleeding every day. And when I say every day, I mean today, tomorrow, yesterday, next week.
Are you
for
for the full month?
6 years.
Are you serious?
They
Daily?
they would only stop if I go to the clinic and they give me these
Jeez.
anti-pregnancy pills, the contraceptive pills.
Yeah.
When I take them, then it slows down a little bit.
Oh my
If I stop taking them, then the period starts. And then I was not really getting the pill that goes with my body because the pills would make me vomit.
Oh no.
And if I go to the clinic, you know, now you are vomiting, you are bleeding heavily, you are in pain. Those are similar symptoms as a miscarriage.
Yes.
And as a teenager, you know, that's when the bud is coming out, the boobs are
Yes,
coming
yes,
out, you are
yes.
like
You're filling
at your
out.
prime, yeah. So they would always, back then I'm South African, so in South Africa, the abortion was illegal then. So, and these pregnancy tests that are now available for teenagers, when you go to the clinic and get your injection, they have them now. Back then, they didn't have them. So I would always be accused of terminating. Imagine
Oh
when,
no.
if you don't tell the truth, you're going to call the cops. What did you take?
no.
Who did you go to? All those things, instead of really dealing with the issue. And you know, I also, because this is something that happened like in 2000, 2001. I only got diagnosed in 2017.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So for 17 years, you basically didn't know what was wrong with you.
I didn't know what was wrong with me.
And there wasn't enough information available about endometriosis.
No.
All right, so how was it then officially diagnosed in your case? Did you have to undergo any specific tests or procedures?
I had undergone several gynecological tests. The first one, they said that I had a cyst that was almost 4 centimeters, but they told me, no, we cannot remove it now because you are still young. And then the second one told me that my uterus was swollen.
Wow.
And then they didn't know what to do with it. Then the third one said my uterus is big, 3 times, 3/4 bigger than the normal uterus. So they didn't know whether it was swollen or it was growing. And then the fourth one said that I had double uterus syndrome.
Oh no.
The fifth one diagnosed me with PCOS, and then I gave up. I was just going to the clinic or doctor for
So
monthly
PCOS is
injections.
basically
Polycystic ovarian syndrome. Yeah. So then one doctor here in Windhoek was going to her every month for the pill.
Yes, for the
'Cause
contraceptive.
yeah,
yes,
because
yes,
now
yes.
they found one that works with me that doesn't make me vomit a lot.
Okay.
So when I got that, she had to, every 3 months she would do the sauna.
I
One-
see.
1 month she was trying to separate the uterus from the ovary, and she could not. And that's when I first heard the word endometriosis.
Endometriosis.
And then, yeah, I underwent, I was referred to a gynae, and that's when I started the treatment.
I see. And what are these treatments or medications that have been recommended to you, and how effective have they been?
Okay, the first treatment I got was Visan,
Okay.
which is a contraceptive pill that is given to
Yes.
women.
Yeah.
It is given to women that are living with endometriosis. So from that, you see, I'm sweating. This is from. This
Is it one of the
actually-
side effects?
Yes, this is one of
Okay.
the side effects from the hysterectomy.
Oh, okay.
I'll explain that
Yeah.
also. So Visan, and then after a few months, then Visan didn't work. I had to undergo laparoscopic surgery, where they had to incise to bend off the endometriosis
Yeah.
that was in the uterus.
Yeah.
And then it happened that I have to go through that every 6 months because it had already spread to other organs. So they found it on my uterus, they found it on my urethra, they found it on my bladder, they found it on my colon, on my rectum, the ovaries. So it has spread to this stage where now we have 4 stages of endometriosis.
Okay.
I have the 4th stage, which means the first stage is when it has not yet spread, it's maybe 2 specks. And then the second stage is like maybe in 1 or 2 organs. The third stage is when now it is really now starting to pull some of your organs together. And the 4th stage is when it has spread to more than 5 organs. That's when now it is called 4th stage. And I had to undergo a hysterectomy, which was believed to reduce the symptoms, but it didn't that really work for me.
Oh no.
Yeah, so now I am on the injection called Zoladex.
Okay.
It's normally given to men who are undergoing prostate cancer treatment.
I see.
It fills your body with the male hormone,
Okay.
which fights the female hormone.
I
Because
see.
when my female hormone my estrogen is high, I produce the menstruation, and I still ovulate. I have 1 ovary left.
Okay.
So I still ovulate, I still have my cycle and so forth, even though I don't go through my period.
I see.
So yeah.
Okay. Don't worry, we turned up the AC for you.
Yeah, no, I know. This is literally like it's good that it is showing, because
Yes.
some people don't understand
Yes, what you go through
what
on
you're
a daily
going through.
basis.
It's like you are just saying it to make them feel better, or
Yes.
you know it also. But this is what happens. I get hot flashes. I am under medical surgical menopause.
Oh, like
So
it's like
I'm
basically forced menopause.
Yeah, these are hot flashes that I
I
get here and there.
see,
These
I
are what
see.
they are, the symptoms of surgical menopause that I got after I had to have my uterus removed and my left ovary removed.
Oh
And
my
now we are
goodness.
also suppressing with the Zoladex injection that I get on my belly. We are suppressing now the estrogen so that I don't get my female hormone I don't get my monthly
Cycle.
and then because once my cycle is back on normal,
Then
then
the
the
endometriosis
endometriosis starts growing. That's where it feeds from.
I see.
So-
But do you have any specific triggers that seem to worsen your symptoms? Are they like, is there anything in particular that worsens your symptoms?
For me, I just started living with it. I had it from the day go when I started my period. And you know what the sad thing is? I'm an identical twin.
Oh, and your twin does not have it.
My twin sister had a period only 2 days a month. Up until now, she still has it like only 2 days a month.
Oh my goodness.
I, on the other hand, I got the bad gene.
You. I mean, genes are like that. Hey? It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
playing Russian roulette. All right. So before I let you go, I do want to find out what are some of the warning signs that us as women can look out for. What are those abnormalities that maybe we can notice and then force us to go to get checked out?
Okay. First of all, I always say this when I talk to the girls. Painful period is not normal. We get cramps, period cramps, not period pains.
Jeez.
There are cramps that, you know, when your uterus contracts, that is normal. The moment you start rolling on the floor, you start vomiting, you cannot sit. You know, also, like when you're having period pain, endometriosis cycle, you can't even go to the toilet. It's so painful.
jeez.
You are bloated. It's,
Jeez.
yeah.
Okay.
Once you have those types of things,
Go get checked out immediately.
immediately.
I see.
Go to the clinic, go to the hospital. The thing is, the moment you start going to the doctor or to the clinic, they start making a record of your symptoms.
I see.
After
okay.
6 months treating you with the same treatment and nothing is changing, that is when now they are forced to refer you to a gynecologist.
Okay. Okay.
And then with the gynecologist, you have a history of seeking help. Then the gynecologist is going to now try to treat you and give you what you need, and it may help.
Okay, I see. All right. Paul, thank you so very much for bringing us all this information. That was very, very insightful. And I think we got to learn a little bit more about
you.
the topic. So thank you very much for
Thank you
taking
for
the time
having
out.
me, and thank you for letting me share this with other ladies, and I hope that whoever is going through it can get help as soon as possible.
Absolutely. All right, that is it for today's episode of Smell the Coffee from Diana Master and my guest, Paul. Thank you so very much. We'll be seeing you again tomorrow.
Bye-bye.